is. It doesn't take long to realize where it's coming from, right? So when you start looking at this same little small group of people, right, who talk to each other, this same little small group of people, they're getting their information from the same person who doesn't mind lying probably in his sleep. So it's like, wow. And here's the thing. Let's keep it a buck. I have heard my ex say that y'all was friends. I mean, well, y'all talked on the phone before, y'all was friends. I said, what? To him, I said, what? That sounds so insane. But to hear it repeated, that's why you can't tell me where you cannot tell me that you're not getting this information, where you're getting this information from. Like, stop it. Somebody said giving talking points. Pretty much, not pretty much, yes. Yes, talking points, giving them to these flying monkeys. So it's just that, and it further, to be real with y'all, it further shows me how important and necessary it was for me to get to myself like I did. You know what I'm saying? Get to myself like I did. Stop hanging with certain people. Like, because the fact of the matter is, y'all, there are so many people who have been involved in this entire process. And the fact of the matter is, what you had and what I knew was happening is you had a person trying to turn everybody against me because they felt like if they could turn everybody against me, that would make them look better and possibly give a reason for me to need them and come back home. I'm just going to keep it above. So when you talk about having an issue with me having some solid friends, when you talk about having an issue with me having a great village and support team, that is where the issue comes from. And all the little people who keep rolling it off their tongue. Let's go back to my video premiere party, Telltale Signs, right? There was a conversation there, and Destiny was like, I want to be part of your village. Da, da, da. The only reason you're concerned about my village is because my ex is talking to you about my village. And that's weird. That was weird too. So people think that I just cut people off and just don't engage with people or kick it with people. It's because I already saw what was going down. Just like my one friend who shared with me, she was like, hey Mel, she said, I want you to know that I see, and she's a very mature friend. We've been friends for about 14, 15 years. She's super mature. She don't do mess, drama, and all of that. And she was like, I want you to know, I see how Martell turned your friends against you. She came to my house one day and we were just having lunch, but we ended up talking. And I was like, why you say that? And she was like, well, because he wanted me to do a project for him, a certain project. And I told him no, because I don't feel right doing it because you're my friend. And his response was, you think she your friend? You think she your friend? She was like, and if I was a weak chick, I would have been like, well, what you mean? Why you saying that? What she say about me? Why you say that? She said, but I said to him, well, even if Melody ain't my friend, I'm her friend. So I'm not going to be able to do it. So those type of things, you guys, when I know for a fact the whole agenda that has been like tried to be pushed, and I know this stuff, just like when we sat on that reunion stage last year, and Martell said to Stormi, retreat now, retreat. See, that's the stuff he's been running around doing, y'all, for the longest. And I see the little flying monkeys because they all say the same stuff. So, for example, I'm going to read this to y'all. This is literally a text this week. Somebody asked me if I could help them do something. I said, because this is not my blood relative. So I said, did you ask Martell? She said, yeah, he ain't respond. If you don't want to, it's okay. I'll figure something else. I said, I was saying to ask him since I helped out the last few times. She says, he's still salty. I won't stop dealing with you. He don't be trying to help me for real. I said, still salty, right? What he be saying? Like, he literally has you helping watch the kids when he got them. So that don't make sense. She said, basically, he feels like I make your life easy. So let me tell y'all something. Basically, he feels like she makes my life easy. See, this is stuff y'all don't know. That's why all these people connected in a way. The reason I don't fool with them, the reason I don't really talk to them, I'll show up and film my scenes and have fun filming a show. But I know the energy that's coming from the other side, and I've been peeped it. And so for that reason alone, it's not necessary for me to be engaged, involved with, or any of that, the same people you are engaged and involved with. Just don't. It doesn't make sense for me to do that. So yeah, and like I say, y'all, we taking it slow tonight. I'm slow rolling it out here tonight. I ain't in no rush. I'm not about to talk fast. We about to go slow. We about to get through all of it. So stuff like that. I'm gonna tell y'all another example. My daughter had a tennis match. So we were there. Nell and Chris ended up coming to the tennis match too. So we were all there, and after the tennis match, we was kind of just all standing there talking a little bit. And somehow Stormi came up, right? Somehow Stormi came up. And so I'm so smart with it to where it's like I'm already figuring out what you're doing, but I'm gonna let you tell on yourself. So while we talking, I said, what did I say? What did I say about her? Now, mind you, I'm remembering her mama saying that I supposedly said she was ghetto. And I'm like, how could I say that? I don't even know her. I didn't even know her. I just met her. I don't know her. So I said in that conversation, me, him, Miss Nell, and Chris, and I said, oh, what did I say about her? That she ghetto? Set up, right? And that fool said, yeah, that's what you said, yeah. I said, and you a doggone lie. I said, but now I know where that lie done came from. I said, you a doggone lie. Now I know where the lie came from. So, y'all, it's a lot of little stuff like that. I promise y'all. Y'all see the stuff that's happening on TV, but it be stuff happening behind the scenes too, baby. And that is why you may see me respond or react or not be here for the fake and shenanigans and stuff, because it's stuff that be happening outside of the TV screen. It is. So I was wondering where Miss Betty had got that from, why she said that somebody told her, to my Huntsville smile, somebody told her I said Stormi was ghetto. And I was like, I didn't even know her to even say such a thing. Had never even heard of her. What are you talking about? But see, told on himself. So that was interesting. So again, another thing that happened on the stage, because again, I pay attention to stuff. Y'all got to remember that. I pay attention to stuff. I remember on the stage at a reunion last year. And I don't know if this part aired, it may have, but it was a point when I said, Betty